Alright, how do you feel about this intro, Kevin?
What? It should have been an anime.
This was 10
Look
years.
at this opening.
Basically, what they did with this intro for the anniversary collection was basically put 10 years worth of Megaman into this intro.
Yeah,
He's fighting his villains from every game.
Yeah.
None of these are actually Megaman 8 villains. I remember when I first played it as a kid and I was like, where are the villains at?
Right.
Because that's Guts Man,
Yes. The classic.
Quick Man. That's one of the snakes from Wily's Fortress that's annoying.
Okay.
Barrel Man. I forget him. Steam Man, I think? Yeah, Kevin knows. Wood Man or Axe Man, one of the two. He's from Mega Man 7.
Yeah.
The only Mega Man for Super Nintendo.
I want to fight Proto Man in this game. He's just being cool.
Yeah, he has the shield. That's the shield I'm talking about, Kevin. The one that can block anything.
And Bass. They basically have to put everybody from the lore into the game. All of these are like Wily's old robots, masters from the previous games. But yeah. And this is the only Mega Man game besides X4 and X3, oddly, which was on Super Nintendo with anime cutscenes. X3 had some weird cutscenes because it was on Super Nintendo. They were low res. But Duo, that's the guy.
Anime.
Have you ever seen the Mega Man anime?
Yeah.
I don't even. That wasn't even.
He's the fighting robot.
It wasn't even an anime. It wasn't an anime.
It was like a kid's cartoon show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying it was made in America. It was
Okay.
not an anime.
Literally.
Yeah. That's why I was butchered. So the Japanese wouldn't have put out such a product. So this game was basically the branch to help explain how the original Mega Man universe becomes like the Maverick universe. Because robots, it's the power scale, like basically a robot from Mega Man X with one-shot Mega Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't even be a challenge, but like, where did they get the powers from? And Duo, I don't know who he's fighting, but this is basically where they got the powers from.
What is that? Is that Sigma? What's that Sigma? What if it's the virus?
Just in general.
Well, Dr. Wily took what he found from this to build Zero. And Zero is the origin of the Maverick virus.
So that's Zero then, right?
You could say that might be...
That's where Zero
That's the energy.
from.
Yeah, you could say, yeah. Zero was the first... Basically, all other robots were designed after Zero. You know what I'm saying? And he just corrupted everybody. Zero or Mega Man, one of the two. I might have that one.
No, you're right. It is Zero.
Yeah.
It is Zero.
Yeah.
And then...
But Zero and X in general were the first two, were the prototypes. Were the first reploids that led everything. And Sigma was the very first one built, if I'm not mistaken.
So is this is going to reveal how how Mega Man became X? Or is X completely separate from Mega Man?
Shut up!
Yeah, this is the worst voiceover in all of Mega Man.
Hurry, you must come with me! You can't leave
I love the lips.
They didn't even put any effort.
This is effort. That's the wrong time. I love the music. It's so happy.
This is like classic 90s cartoon music.
Yeah.
for this insult. I'll be back.
Shut up, Baz.
Dr. Light, what is the problem?
Wow, this is like really a story.
Yeah, it's like an anime. That's what I'm saying. This isn't a show.
This meteor seems to be emitting a powerful energy signature.
Oh my goodness.
Something this powerful.
That's why you go to
must
Skull
not
Island.
fall into the hands of
That's
evil.
got, wow.
I understand,
What?
Dr. Light. I'm
I
on
know
it.
You only know from like the
Mega Man.
capsules
You can.
Yeah.
and Mega Man X.
I did.
When it's all sad.
Yeah.
That's why it's so sad, because it's just
Oh,
like...
man.
He's not even alive
Yeah.
anymore.
But he was that smart, though. It is sad playing.
That's just sad, especially after playing this and you realize that everybody's like dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a sad game.
Still one of my favorite games ever. Mega Man X.
Which one?
Well, what was up,
Which your favorite one?
X4.
So,
It was the only one I know.
Hitting the play Zero. kid growing up, the sword, the dash, the speed, the control,
The Street Fighter move.
exactly. Dragon! It was just everything. Perfect combination, perfect character. That's why he's so good in any other game he's in. No, zero.
Not every game. He was okay.
Zero's never been bad.
He was okay in SVC Chaos.
I'm sure if people went back to that game and optimized the character, he'd be at the top of the list. Not sure.
You know it's the Zero from ZX, right? It's not the Zero.
Oh, so they don't even have that Zero in the game.
Yeah, it's not the Zero. It's not the Zero that we know.
What's the screw?
The screws allow you to get these parts, which make the game easier for you to play.
It's just like the energy system.
But the thing about them is, the way I play the game, it's only 3 upgrades. In my opinion, it's only 3 upgrades you need to actually beat this game. The other upgrades are kind of unnecessary unless the game is hard enough. Then you can go around and collect this. Yeah, but I don't make a big deal of collecting because I can literally beat it. I've never had that.
Well, what's it that killed everyone?
What?
In the story. Like, this is the last one before everything got messed
No,
up.
Mega Man 9, 10, and 11 they extended it.
Okay.
But this is one of the last ones.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not to end before this.
I think I remember Rick Ball. Well, oh, he gave you the finger. Yeah, he did?
Oh, I'm tripping.
Uh-oh.
I'm tripping.
That's a rock ball,
You
right?
just hit him in one place. Oh my gosh. There you go. You just hit him in one place and it's making it look harder than it is. But I'm missing.
Always hard to do stuff on camera. People always underrate that.
Yeah.
So, as a kid, did you always know that guy? Like, how long did it take you to figure that out?
I think as a kid, the first time I beat him the long way with my Megaman.
Now the world is mine!
Basically, Dr. Wily just stole the energy that he found. Dr. Light had sent Mega Man to do it, and Dr. Wily ended up getting it before him. And then that's the robot.
Is that duo?
Yeah.
I got it, Doctor.
And then you go on a journey.
A journey to where, Kevin?
So how?
Even Skull Island. He's going after Dr. Wily.
Yeah.
So like every Mega Man game, you have to take over the robot masters.
Let's do it.
That guy looks really cool. Who was that?
Tengu Man.
Oh.
Tengu Man.
This was the end, like I said, Mega Man 8 was the 10th anniversary, so every aspect of this game, from the menus to the music to the bosses, like every aspect of every level, you can tell was hand designed, was crafted.
Ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially the animation.
Yeah.
It's so well done.
Yeah.
This is that's why I'm saying this is why this is definitely known as like the best Mega Man. This did a really good job.
It's really fun. How are you supposed to know that?
There you go. You know some screw. Just trial and error.
So you're just supposed to
But that's probably why, even though this game irked me so much as a child, I just kept playing it. Was because in general
so fun.
it wasn't daunting, you know.
Yeah.
It did get frustrating.
But it looked so good.
Yes.
You could always play it.
I really missed out on this one.
Yeah, this is X4 is the apocalypse. This is when the world was still at peace and Mega Man was one of the saviors. And you got the dog, you got Rush. This is the Mega Man from Marvel vs.
What happened to Rush?
They all died, right?
Rush died?
In the future, if you don't have in the future, if you're not a strong robot, you can't survive.
Zero tried to save it. That's what I was learning in DX when I tried to play it. I need to do another chance.
What, DX?
Yeah. It's really hard. It's very unforgiving. Kind
It just, like I said, I never got into it because I was a really fan.
You mean Megaman?
Yeah, Megaman. Yeah. Couldn't play Megaman.
Yeah, it's not even an option. And Zero's bust is nowhere near as good as Megaman. Even when it's maxed out.
And I didn't like Zero's. I like Zero's old design better too.
Me too. Yeah.
That was another thing.
I'm really, I would have to play the story in order to really understand why I should care about GX.
I've read into it to like see, and it's just basically more apocalyptic than this. I mean, than X than the regular X.
It's more apocalyptic, but the cool thing about it is that humans will become the same again, like the universe. And they had like this cool side concept where they had these like sprites that kind of like gave them a more like human like feeling. And
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it made it feel like a story. Because one of the things, I don't know, when I played Mega Man Legends, and
that's the thing. You know that Mega Man Legends is next up after that game.
Yeah.
That game branches off into Mega Man Legends. You played it more, so you might know about the Elf or something like that.
Yeah.
But something about the Elf becomes...
It's like life.
Basically, robots in Mega Man Legends, basically because of the apocalypse in the X series, the robots, by the time of whatchamacallit, the Zero series, humans are more like the myth. You know what I'm saying? It's just been so long. And robots are basically now just really fighting each other. I don't know what they're necessarily battling. But
That rocket launcher is really good.
it is. But it doesn't shoot fast enough at times. So that's the only downside. But basically it's no humans. And basically by the time Mega Man Legends happens, like, robots almost become a new species. Like, the robots in Mega Man Legends aren't necessarily robots, and they're not necessarily humans. It's weird. And they all came from the Mother Elf, which in, like, Mega Man Zero is, like, the spirit of Mega Man X. It's fucking complicated, but they basically tie all of it in. But it gets wild.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to follow. You can't jump off walls in this game.
You can.
You can?
You can. I mean, you can't. I just rushed it.
You got the power.
That wasn't power.
The way the platforms go up and down.
did it.
What advantage do you get the controller?
The controller messed me up just now.
Okay.
You said what advantage is what?
Do you think the controller gives you when you're playing such a precision platformer like this?
Not having the analog stick.
It's defining movements.
It was. This?
Oh, that's right, love.
Easiest boss in the world.
It's just a
I
kid.
used to
Don't
think he
make
was
me laugh.
Yeah, they talk trash.
Man, they did put a lot of time into this game.
With the cutscenes and everything, yeah.
Here you go. Tornado hole.
Oh,
Here you go.
these where you
Tornado
tornado
hold for one.
Oh,
yeah. This is the MVC2 Megaman.
I never knew you got it. That's crazy.
Tornado hole.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What's that called?
Tornado hold.
Now, something in Japanese said, Kevin.
Here you go.
I can't do it. I'm gonna say that.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Y'all, that's how you say y'all.
Never kills
Here
you.
you go.
You have to not give up. If you give up, it kills you.
Here you go.
When it first hits you, you kind of just think like, oh, it's gonna kill me. Just don't do it.
Feels regretful.
What did he say? What do you got?
Something. What do you say,
This
Kevin?
is just stinky.
I disagree.
Tornado hold.
It was animation.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that part, the first sound is it looked like it was 3D for a second.
They put effort into this game. I'm telling you. And it says that this is the best menu music. This and X4 have the two best menu music. X4, this perfectly fits the theme of this world, and X4's music perfectly fits
Astro Man?
Aqua Man.
I'm Man.
This is the worst stage on the game. I hate this stage. I hate this boss.
I always beat this boss before I get my power up first. Before I get, like, this is always the first stage I do.
This is all so new to me. I can't believe I could just completely miss this game.
That's crazy. This was the game back. Most people, this and X4 came out at like the same time. And I guess what happened was
Oh, it was one or the other.
these games, this X4, X5, you can get that screw, but you need your dog motorcycle, which you don't have that power. This, basically, I just kind of rush through these stages to take damage, because I know that the boss basically is all the head like Tengu Man. So it's not really much of a rush. Really unnecessary.
I had to learn that the hard way.
Basically, you don't have to fight that much. I slipped on it. I hate this one. This is why I hate this stage, because of this part. It's just, I'm not a patient. You know I'm not patient.
Yeah.
I'm not patient. And this part requires you to stop doing that. Or what? Or you die. If you land on one of the X's, you die. If you land on the circles, you survive. If you land on the arrows, you go back. Alright, sometimes in this game, it's also better to press start and switch your power up. In the action. Oh, shit. I got a PlayStation.
Wow. What's that matter?
Just because of that. Just because of what to do. I got it. Megaman is also a lot about R&D at times.
You knew you were going to get help eventually.
Yeah. Even if a power rush comes and he drops you a random power, sometimes he just goes to sleep and doesn't give you anything. Oh, I need the power. It's all a waste of time.
So I see what you mean.
This,
It's completely
I don't, yeah, that's why I don't like this stage, because I just can't run through it. You literally have to sit back and take your time. And it just gets annoying. Wrong power. This is weird, this. You gotta use the tornado.
I don't think I would ever. It would take me a really long time to find a secret like this.
Oh my gosh, I gotta change my. I can't.
Oh, the tornado hose to push it up. It doesn't work like that.
Let's go grab the Mega Buster. In this game, the Mega Buster was mapped to the triangle button when you have your special weapons out. You can get them while you have your special weapons. You get one.
Yeah.
While you have your special, one of your special weapons.
What did you guys call again?
I forgot. They're in like the X series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the X.
That's all it's asking. They survive like everything.
You just keep getting broken.
Yeah.
And then this part is just random. Which is annoying because you're just going in circles. It's really. Oh, is it because I'm not playing the Sega Saturn version? Is that different? That's weird. In the Saturn version, it's that. I'm 100% sure it's that. It's not. This one I'll lose my mind. And it'll just freeze like that.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They like literally just got creative with this game. The creativity. Clown game. I hate them. Once I beat this game, this stage, the whole game is just.
What have you done? Ouch! What are you doing?
You always jump that. Oh, God. Oh.
What are you doing?
Easiest boss.
No, Rockman.
What have you done to them? Ouch!
Rockman is easily the easiest. One
See
shot
you in
him
my
with the burn
dreams.
and one shot him.
I mean, all Mega Man bosses are pretty easy once you know that strategy.
What's the hardest Mega Man boss?
Launch Octopus from Mega Man.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, I beat every boss and I haven't fought a harder boss. There's some hard bosses. I struggle with X6. Gate was a little broken when I first started.
But then once you realize his pattern, he was.
But no, I didn't know how to damage him at first. You had to hit him with like 2 weapons. You had to like weaken him with a certain weapon so he was hittable.
Yeah.
No, you had to use your sword to hit his energy back at him, and then absolutely destroy him from there.
Let's do it!
I don't recognize any of these robots.
Because you clearly haven't played this game.
That's a really good man.
He has the best weapon on this game. You use his weapon to beat him up pretty much. This is one of the best tracks in the game. That's what I'm saying. He put a lot of heart and soul on this track.
This game
I'll tell you this, when I was young and I didn't know the stage, this was probably the hardest stage for me to get to intro stage. I don't know why. Between all the explosions and the snakes falling down, you would lose a lot of health back.
It's hard to play with that game, but once you know how to do it,
See how this game is really all about jumps most of the time? Your jumps are so secure in X because you got the juice. Like, if you miss the jumps, it's completely on you. Pretty much.
yeah. And you can like redirect yourself after you've been in the air for a certain amount of time. This kind of reminds me of the mausoleum stage on X4.
The mausoleum on X. Talking about the library stage?
Is it a library where you fight? What is it, ground?
You're thinking of X6, because you can unlock Zero on that stage. You can play. That's not that deep. I'm not worried about it.
Ground Popovich.
Ground Popovich.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have got my power.
Oh.
If I had the, I should have got the power.
Well, now you can get it now.
No, I mean I should have.
Ready.
Just for those guys. You don't have the power if you make it Alright guys, once you get a screw, they stack. You can actually use screws like that to prevent that. I mean use screws, like once you can die getting a screw, you get what I'm saying? That's what these Mega Man games are about. Stuff like that. The X series is just trying to kill you at all times. This is what this Mega Man is about. That type of stuff. And then trying to jump down like this. Like on the X series, you would just land on the walls. You get what I'm saying?
Slide down.
Yeah.
Then kill the
Yeah. Or if you were Zero, you would just annihilate it completely.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be close.
You would slice the projectile that shoots and kill it all in the same slice.
This thing is a little difficult without when I was a kid, without the power. It comes out the ground, yeah. And when you have tornado, it's just because it throws those blocks at you, and then after it throws the blocks at you, it collects all of them and turns into a super shield, and just like kind of just bounces all along the screen.
Yeah.
The magic.
Can't you go up all of it?
No.
Okay.
You can't really move. You can't dash. You can slide. You have a slide that's not that fast.
So that's a big deal.
Ready.
It's a big deal.
I think that's why I didn't play this one, because of those mechanics.
Like, that's why I think Capcom went more to the X series after this one, is because like this game is literally about those kind of jumps. Like that's where they try to put the difference, but he still makes you fight him with it. You know how some bosses just kind of concede to keep the moment you hit him?
Yeah.
No, Grenade Man goes
It's not super effective.
Yeah, I guess you can say it does more than the next one. And you can use it to throw a flash ball.
Like how he does Iron Man Smart Bomb. Right.
You said Iron Man Smart. That's the move you get. Oh, I ran out of moves. I'm like, what's going on? This used to be the first boss that I beat back in the day, actually. And I could beat it. It's not that hard to make. His jump pattern is nothing ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
He was just super jumping.
Yeah. Basically, you beat him by not moving too much. If you move too much, that's
too unpredictable. And always stay too far away.
Exactly.
Smart Bomb. He said that felt good when he died. Why don't the robots care if they die?
He said that?
Yeah, he said that felt good.
Because Grenade Man is all about fighting, man. And he was just happy. It would be like if the fool got put in a fight and died or something.
It's like an explosive-based character, so explosions are pleasing to him.
So what's freezing to him?
Pleasing.
Oh, exploding?
Yeah.
Okay. He said that felt good after he exploded?
Yeah.
I'm home.
Only 2 power-ups you need. Do I have enough screws for both of them?
Nope.
Welcome back.
This thing right here, this arrow shot, makes your life so much easier.
Right on.
And you'll see exactly why.
Is that the one that
Good luck,
splits into
Megaman.
multiple shots?
Yes.
I was wondering where you got that from.
Those guys with the shield, it one-shots them.
Let's do it.
Wow, he's huge. Igloo Man?
Rockman.
I'm trying.
Igloo Man was close. I can see where you got that from.
Yeah.
And this stage, this is the stage that when I was a kid, I could not beat this game for a long time and you have to equip the arrow shot. I could not beat this game for a long time because of this stage. Like I literally just had a save file. It was just playing the stage, and I beat it.
That's how you know when you're playing a good game. It's just hard that save file that you can't get past. And then the day you get past it, it's like you've leveled up.
It's like a new world, eventually a new world. Like you brought a new game, you're seeing things that it wasn't YouTube, but nothing back then, so like you didn't actually look up the levels and stuff on the internet. You just didn't know what to expect literally until you played the next level. And this is why. This is why this stage wrecked a lot of Mega Man players. And this one is harder at times. It's too tough, but this is harder at times than the Dr. Wily stage.
Okay, I see.
But it speeds up.
Jump.
Yep.
Slide. Jump. 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 Slide. Jump.
It's gonna be some close jumps.
Jump.
And this is
Slide.
I like when it gets dark.
I know what you mean. So you are.
Jump.
Alright.
Slide.
And no continue. You gotta do the whole thing over again.
Jump. Slide. Jump. Slide. Jump.
Part of level always gets my blood pressure. And then you have to do it. That part is why I would be stuck on this cave stage as a kid. My motor perception skills when I first played this game just, I don't know, they couldn't handle it.
No, I literally have to be able to read the screen over and over and over again.
It was a lot going on.
It's a test of focus and discipline.
This part used to mess me up too. That's because you can't just come and fight everything in this game. You just gotta walk past stuff.
Can that kill you?
Yes. Oh, it's not going to one-shot you.
Okay.
It just throws you off the stage state on.
Oh, it's a flying whale filter. It's a common thing in the Mega Man games.
They have those in the X games?
I'm not sure. But the flying fortress, there's almost always one of those things.
Oh! That's a jump. Yeah, this version is different than the version of Rockman is the challenge. He is a challenge now.
I like that weapon a lot.
See how it always seems like you're not going to make jumps that you actually make. That's good.
Is that what you mean by Ghost Sledge?
Yes. It's a lot of good jumps. Especially, not even, it's worse than like the Nintendo versions. Like the real old school ones with the mad graphics. If you notice, you're taking the elevator up to the top of the mountain, and then you're taking the board down. And it's a Rockman. I don't even do that. So if he's saying it so fast, he's not really saying it?
No, it was that if you didn't do anything, you went up a slope and it jumped for you.
Yes,
but if you panic and jump, you'll fall in the pit. It was a thing.
I will
Shut up,
you.
Oh, he's the raccoon anyway. Yeah. These characters don't get enough credit, man. It's hard to really What was he supposed to do about that? They didn't give him enough movement speed.
And I feel like after a level like that, can you imagine when you fucked up your first time finally getting through that, you got 0 lives, and he just destroys you?
He's just jumping all over the place.
And then you're not even good at the level, so you got lucky and you can't consistently get back to him. That's why I think they blessed you with he doesn't move fast, doesn't do nothing too big. I think that was like, congratulations for being alive. Move on to the next part of the game. Frost.
Dr. Light, how's it going? Will he be okay?
I'm almost finished. The battery will be charged in 10
It
minutes.
seems like they just had people. It seems like
That's
they didn't
it.
even
By
get.
the way,
I think these are the
What's the
same
big?
people who made the game.
These?
Like talking.
Yes. That's
These are
usually
the
what
energy
happens.
resources.
They probably put all of their money into the development of the game.
But I've never seen this type on Earth. I don't know where this energy came from.
And
but
so,
cannot let it fall
Mega
into
Man
Dr.
Power
Wily's
Battle
hands.
1 and 2, they further explain this. And at the end of beating one of them, they showed Dr. Wily with like the blueprints for Zero. At the end of one of them, depending on who you beat the
That's
story.
a good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room.
Shut up, Dr.
I
Light.
know. It's hard, man. It's hard. It looks so good, but it sounds so bad.
Another screw here, and after these screws, I don't know what
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
What?
That was the first time I actually saw you use it. As,
Oh, I use it as something besides a weapon.
yeah.
And that Rockman weapon is very efficient for ground.
Got the tears.
Yeah, Duo was.
Oh, you have to fight him.
Yeah. You have to fight him.
What happened at
This
the
is
exact
basically
cutscene?
a test of strength. He flew up. Dr. Light was working on him, and then he's like got energized, and he flew off somewhere. He has some sort of mission he's doing. They really explain all of this in the power battles.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready! Get ready!
Pure energy. He reminds me of High Max.
He is the high max of this game. Just a super. Because when high max came, you couldn't touch him. He was just some super dimensional being that just came to life.
What do you do slide in this game? Similar to the dash in X4.
Yeah, you utilize the slide as a dash. That's how you've always utilized the slides in Mega Man. You know what I wish is that you got to play Proto Man in more Mega Man games.
Seriously. I would love to have blocked and reflected the boss's attacks. That'd be a really good game,
Yes.
actually. So simple. A Metroidvania game where you block and reflect.
And now he's discovered Dr. Wily's
That must be it over there.
Dr. Wily's lair. And he has to go through 4 more robot masters in order to get it.
Are they all one after another?
Huh?
Are they like sequential, one after another?
No, it's 4 more stages.
Yeah, it's 4 more stages, and then you have Wily's lair. And the only other really important essential power-up that's really necessary, and this would be important in any platform game, is
Welcome
A
back.
double jump?
a power shield. Basically, if you get hit, you don't move.
Good luck, Mega Man.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're jumping and something hits you, it doesn't stop your jump.
Okay, that is.
So you can, if you get hit in midair and you're trying to jump on a platform, or if you land on a platform or something like that.
super honest.
Yes.
Super honest.
I'm Swordsman.
It
I
gave
like his voice acting.
Yeah.
It's not the Robot Master's voice acting that's the
Oh,
problem.
no,
It's-
Tengu
it's-
Man sounded terrible. And so did Frostman.
I think Frostman's voice fitted
It
though. From
is.
what they're trying to, from what they're
He's portraying
It's a
it.
little disrespectful, but
how's it disrespectful?
I'm not even going to get into it.
Because he's like right.
Yeah, there's always, it's messed
There's
up.
always that stupid person.
Yeah.
And in this level, they basically put the symbol on the wall is what weapon you're supposed to use to clear the area.
That's
And you needed to hit some switches, but if you don't figure it out your first time you playing, it can get you.
Every one was got to
You're going to... You can't hit the switches without that. Whoa! This game is slightly different, I'm telling you. I didn't even need that screw.
Ready.
I just didn't. I didn't slide fast enough when I went to the screw. I couldn't slide fast enough. But I swear you can normally get that. Something is wrong. See, that's like the devil. In any platform, what, not moving when you get hit while in the air?
Yeah.
And then
What's this?
Tengu Man.
Tornado.
Yeah. Or just use it to hit the screen. It's not even waiting. But like Mega Man X would never have anything like this. This is something that only like the original Mega Man games have. Like basically more than just a hack and slash. If you get what I'm saying.
That's all I need is the hack and slash.
And then jumps you think you can't make it, you really can.
Yeah, that was sneaky.
Yeah, exactly.
Very sneaky.
But you have to use the ghost legs to hit it. That's what makes it hard.
How long did it take you to figure out ghost ledges?
When playing the first Mega Man on the NES.
So from the very
The
beginning.
very beginning.
Just the innate thing.
And then this is supposed to just get you right.
Okay.
It's ooh, that was it. It's Come on. This one. Does this thing change? Yeah, because every time I play this level, I feel it change. Or maybe it depends on the version I'm playing now. This one. It does. It changes. Something I'm not paying attention to. Every time I play this game,
Did you play
It makes sense for it to change.
last middle?
that one I did middle, first, right?
Yeah, it changed that, but the last time I watched you play this, you did first, last, and middle.
That's why Mega Man is so powerful, just because he can use everybody's power. That's a broken ability.
And that's what he's missing.
He's basic.
He needed a copy ability like Kirby.
True.
That's what was missing from him.
But whose ability would he copy?
Everyone. Just like Kirby. Just like Kirby.
This thing is, again, Grenade Man.
And
Grenade
then
Man,
it would just equal one of the powers that he had in all of his various games.
which put on? What do you mean?
So like, change Mega Man's move to be, instead of it being Metal Blade,
Instead of it being what?
instead of it being Metal Blade, you basically make it so that Mega Man can get like crash bombs.
Oh, he's dead. Okay, I'm like, what's going on? This is how they try to get you in these Mega Man games. You beat the whole first part of the stage, and then you die
In that lava.
in the lava,
Right.
jumping, trying to get to the next part.
Ready.
And this is just, again, patience. That's all. Like Mega Man X4, you would just be running. Remember the fire stage on X4? It's like the whole volcano's exploding, and you're just trying to get to Magma Dragoon as fast as possible.
Yeah, it's so easy to die. Just because you want to
And then the music is just making it all. Yes. I always cheat when I fight him. I always get the suit. Yes, destroy him with the suit. And a lot of times I don't even need to. Once you jump on the board, it immediately starts. And I jumped on the board without hitting the button, and then now I have to go all the way back to that part again. But yeah, you don't jump on the. You basically, when you jump on the board from that part, you jump onto the first button to get you moving, so you can make it to the last part of the next part of the level. I feel like that thing is in the later Mega Man games somewhere.
I'm so confused with what it is.
It's there to kill you, bro. What is it supposed to hurt? I messed up again. You see how I messed up? You have to land on this. What?
No.
The platform hit the spikes, which pushed you off of it.
Ready.
That was crazy.
This version of the game is slightly different. Normally, I've never even died on this part, and not on this part like that. Something was off.
Maybe because the Saturn. This is Saturn, right?
This is the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Normally, I'll die on Rockman stage if anything. I don't miss it. Too much.
Ready.
So you're gonna have to use the continue first. Stuff like that happened in Smash, not in a game made in 1996.
Let's make this a fair fight.
A fair fight. Whoa, okay. He said let's make it a fair fight. Nothing further than that. Wow.
I mean, I know it's bad. You don't know. He's going to try to drop this thing on your head.
Exactly. He hasn't done a single fair thing. I get it. It's literally the point. Oh my God.
Can't hit him.
He's literally Monsoon from Metal Gear Rising.
Monsoon?
Yeah, he puts himself into multiple puzzles and uses like gravity and like giant things falling on him. And then he wants
What you know about Metal Gear Solid?
What's up with like top 7. Arbitrary number, top 7 games, right?
You don't have unlike a lot of Mega Man games, when you get to this part of the game, you don't have the weakness for the new
Exactly.
So that's what made this first one. It's almost like a one game. You have to beat one of them with just your Mega Buster. And Flame Man is pretty easy once you know it's bad. By far, of the other 3 bosses, in my opinion, even when you have their weapons, they can still wreck you.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. Really, Clown Man was actually the biggest buster as far as wrecking.
Flame Sword.
And then the Flame Sword is
That's because his stage was weird. His stage was weird. As a kid, that stage would be very disorienting. Because it'd be hard to differentiate the foreground from the background, or where you're supposed to go.
What you mean the foreground from the background?
You remember how on Time Limit stage you could see there were enemies in the back, there were enemies in the front. Like if you walk past them, they'll be like right here.
Okay.
And since I had never seen that stage before, it was super disorienting. Like it looked like
it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, the enemies. Yeah, when I was little, that stage used to get me because I would get the enemies confused with the actual stage.
Exactly.
I see it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And just that alone for a kid is a lot to wrap your head around. Now this is a stage I'm always good at. Just a normal jungle stage.
This is not a normal jungle stage. It's just making you think that. It starts off nice, man. Huh? Guts Man.
Whose stage is this? I missed it.
Search Man.
Search Man?
It's actually my least favorite. Well, no, Clown Man is by far my least favorite. It's not even
I had a feeling that one was sketchy.
That can happen.
It's RNG?
Yes.
Okay.
That rarely happens. I'm glad they don't make the spikes instantly kill you on this. Oh, this game is different. Okay, alright. It's supposed to be gold hooks right there, and it wasn't any gold hooks. It's interesting. I knew something, so this version of the game is different. Is a lot different than the Sega Saturn version. Even some of the enemy placements and the jumpers are slightly off. Frostman stage, when you're on the little surfboard on the Sega Saturn, is actually a little bit harder than the PlayStation. You know what it is? The Saturn has a better frame rate, I think, too. And that changes the whole mechanics of what's difficult and what's not.
Yep. The PlayStation's probably doing that thing where it hides the frame drop visually.
But on a stage like Frostman stage, it benefits you when you're trying to have fast reaction time.
Perfect timing.
But in other instances, it can get you killed, like with the lava.
Yeah, it's what you see isn't what's actually happening.
Exactly. Oh, what? I was about to say that.
What is that? A frog? Yeah.
What about it?
I could not tell what it was at first. That looks good. Oh, that's his four there. I don't even know what any of this music was even in Smash.
I hope this music be in Smash.
Because that four there is in Smash.
No. Don't need that. Alright, I'm about to show you. This is the RNG in this game too. It's this. I say it helps me out.
Bark, bark.
I don't like that. Wow! Did I just get two of them?
Maybe because you only have one life left.
That's BS. Probably.
Look at you so long.
Might be able. Search Man normally hits me a couple times. Just because he moves. Oh, he's one of those erratic moving monsters. And he shoots a lot of projectiles.
That's all the DX bosses are.
This will really test my skills against Search Man. He always hits me every time I fight him. With a full health bar, he hits me challenge. And it's also because, as you can see, he'll hide in 3 trees.
What is he, the Predator?
No.
No.
Predator.
Come on.
The way the intro started, it looked like he was a Predator. Then he revealed himself. Oh, he's called Search Man because he searched for him.
Oh, I'm wrecking him. Okay. Okay. This is going better than that.
No.
What is he saying?
Oh, no.
Okay. Never mind. He got wrecked.
Yeah.
He didn't even hit me once.
Yeah,
I think I got hit by 1 missile.
Yeah.
But also the RNG played in my favor. You know when bosses do attacks that are just easier to hit sometimes, and they keep doing it, and it's just like, yes.
I think it really does have to do with where you stand.
Yeah, where you stand, yes. Where you stand, basically after he recovers from his hit animation, depends a lot of times on what move he does next. That's the only boss that could kill me in this game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How bad is Wily?
Wily is hard if you don't know his patterns, but once you know his patterns, basically Sigma's always been harder than Wily, because in general, once
Sigma's literally a better fighter.
Yeah, but in a lot of times in the Mega Man games, the actual stages themselves, especially in the older Mega Man games, were much harder than the X version than the X stages, because of just the DS and how much damage you could take.
I know this guy. His song is nice. His song is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know this game, but I know this song.
The song is good. His power up is the coolest power up.
Why do you know this song?
Because this is.
This song is in Smash?
I think so.
That would be really good.
This is a stage that will kill you. And this is a stage where you need that thing where you don't take damage. Very important in this because
Are specifically like that.
yeah, sometimes it's just best to take the damage and make the jump. The jumps on here always make you think you're not going to make them, but you just hit that little bit of...
I'm thinking Galaxy, man. Never mind.
What, Mario Galaxy?
No, they released someone also called Galaxy. No, Gravity, man. I was thinking Gravity, man. There's probably also a Galaxy, man. No Megaman.
You said a what?
Galaxy, man.
There's no Galaxy Man
No.
in Mega Man.
There's Gemini, man.
There's no Gemini.
Yes, there is.
Not in Mega Man.
Yes, there is. I guarantee you, there is.
Gemini Man?
Yes.
I'm basically taking a shortcut to this by using Tornado. It's a whole long way you're supposed to go all the way around. And this part is just the drive. Even though this part, you know why the stages would kill you when you were a kid? Because it would always be your first time seeing them after finally getting past the hard part. And then some BS like these platforms,
Right there. Literally,
would always kill you. And yeah,
here it is again.
you can get those things if you tornado hold jump up. Or you can kind of go off screen at the last second. But it's not. See, these jumps would be easy on like Mega Man X4, so in return it would be tons more enemies trying to kill you. As this is going on. But you would still have to make some jumps in the ground. It would be some like spikes on the wall, spikes on the ceiling
And then you would have
to
to
be your
walk
downfall.
Ready.
This is a good song.
What genre of music? And that's why you need the thing with
Still wave? No. Some type of wave. Symphonic wave.
Symphonic. Literally, this stage, if you don't buy that power that lets you, if you don't buy that power, this jump that I'm taking my time with this, Kevin knows about this jump. Kevin knows about that jump, yes, that's why I was taking my,
You have to jump before
you have to jump before it comes,
yeah.
a second before it comes, but if you hit the thing flying up in the air, it'll throw your timing off. You basically have to not hit in the process. That's the one part. That jump is and that jump is actually better on higher frames because you can see the thing up here.
The first time.
Yes, the very first time. And when you're playing on a lower frame rate,
I can actually see the frame rate chugging on this stage specifically.
yeah.
What is that thing? Astro. This is a favorite too.
Barely.
No, you had it. That was perfect.
One last puzzle. That part used to wreck me when I was a kid, though. That part
You
really
had to have faith. You had to have faith.
shit. It's a leap of loafing because you can easily.
You gotta believe in it though.
It's a much longer way to do this part, but whatchamacallit's power is relative. Hit this green button. when I was a kid, this was another part that I would just, and if you don't hit that switch right there, or if you double hit it, and then you have to go all the way down. And yeah, I'll give you a free shot right here. You missed this free shit. It's because everything is on the top and the bottom. It's, if you get what I'm saying. Alright, what is Rush going to get me? I don't need it for you, but I'm just curious.
Oh, you get that every level?
Yeah. You get Rush and Power Ups. I just haven't been using it.
Damn.
Useless.
What was that supposed to do?
Nothing. Just to piss you off. Make your life more difficult.
Oh wow, that's really...
Astro Man is one of the hardest bosses on the game, but if you hit him in just the right spot, you catch him in the loop, and he's an instant killer. You need to... Once he got away from him to come down, right there, right there. If you hit him while he's too high, you can't catch him in the loop.
That's unfortunate. I'm not doing Cyber Peacock.
Yeah.
Because Cyber Peacock is so hard until you know exactly how to do it.
He plays a lot like Cyber Peacock, yes.
He disappears.
Yes. He starts, and then he uses his move, the Ash Kevin's favorite move, where he throws these comets down. And it's actually the strongest special in the game.
That makes sense. I mean, he's basically an alien.
And then the only other power up that's necessary to beat this game is it's a power that gives you a little bit more energy than your special weapons. Like if a special weapon has 4 energy slots, it gives you 6. If it has like 6 energy slots, it gives you 8. If you get what I'm saying. And it's useful for moves like Astro Man, which is really powerful. It's an energy saver. And that's it. You don't need any more powers to beat the game.
Good luck, Megaman!
Or I guess it can make it easier, but you have to go back to somewhere. You get what I'm saying? It would add time to the game. But you don't need to revisit any levels. Don't get screws. Literally, those 3 power-ups should be sufficient. And even those aren't necessary.
Literally
Aqua Man. Capcom got sued for this. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I believe it.
They didn't get sued. This is my favorite music on the stage. You know what this Mega Man has over Mega Man X? The ability to... Yes, he's a fighting robot. And also, it probably happens because I guess if you never grew up around humans, swimming would just be foreign to you. Because as a robot, you can just walk in the water. Like you would never have a reason to actually swim if you didn't need to. You get what I'm saying? And this is when you're not supposed to get caught in police. This reminds me of this part killed me when I was a kid. This is how this game Mega Man killed you. Something like that in the X series you're gonna see on like Sigma stage.
I don't think they would do that unless you had the arm that lets you walk across the
Oh, I got to the boss already. I run through this stage so fast. You just what wrecks him? Homing sniper, because he likes to disappear in the cloud and respawn right on top of you. See how it would be hard to hit him with any other weapon?
Yeah.
It would just be inconvenient. You could be patient. But this way you can hit, especially you, Rodney, because I know you don't like to necessarily
put myself in very bad situation.
Yes, and then this is get you up all this pressure. Wow, this is tiny. Kills me, I would lose my mind. Know what I need? I should have the most cheating rush out. You get a rush power up that basically he drops bombs from the sky. Yeah, he killed him. That boss used to wreck me when I was younger for some reason. Something, it just, yeah. And also, one thing, this Mega Man gets no armor as a health buff, like Mega Man Extra of the game.
It doesn't seem like you really need it.
You don't though. Because it's not necessarily about fighting enemies. Some of them are just inconvenient. The enemies on this game don't even look like they're trying to kill you at the time. The enemies on Mega Man X literally look like they're ready to murder you. Yes.
They chase you.
This is screw here. I don't need it. But I just enjoy it. Aqua Man is the easy. Aqua Man, in my opinion, is the hardest boss, and I'll let you see why for a quick second if you don't have it ready. Because he has a move where he shoots a gun, and if you'll see it, yes, he just has a cheating gun. Similar one. You're not supposed to be in this fight.
So you have to start all over again?
Yes, you start at the beginning of the stage. You fell on those spikes, that sounds stupid. And then, yeah, after this stage is obvious. This move wrecks Aqua Man, and the reason it's important to get the weapon boost is so you can get 6 of them instead of 4. Makes this fight really easy. You'll see what I'm talking about his gun. Well, not that. The buttons kill you. This. Hold on, he's not ramming. This. That's it. But he'll do it across the whole screen.
Yeah, because it can go in multiple different angles. It covers basically everything.
But without the weapon reserve thing, you only get 4 range. But you see how Sword Man is the easiest boss without his weakness?
Yeah.
Would you agree based off how the other one's fighting styles are, like how erratic they are?
Yeah. He had a very easy to recognize pattern the very first time.
And he didn't move too much. And he used a lot of, you know what it is? He used close range. He didn't have any really projectiles.
He was always trying
when bosses use projectiles in Mega Man games, along with moving, yes, that's when it's a wrap. When he starts doing stuff, and that's what makes searching it difficult at some times. He actually has 2 moves that he didn't even use when I fought him just now. Where he throws projectiles back and forth, and they bounce all across the screen. Alright, Wily's Castle is easy.
Wily's Castle is it 3?
It's 3 stages, but the stages are meant for you to struggle, and that's why you take a long time on it. But once you know the patterns of the stages, they're all easy and stuff. Like, they're not a challenge at all. Nothing's challenging about it. The first one is jump, slide. But Frostman stage, in my opinion, is harder than this version because it speeds up. This one doesn't speed up. And I guess that's why this makes this game easier sometimes to play in the progression because you're kind of already warmed up a bit. Yeah, this moves faster on the side. Well, yeah, enemies on this game were kind of free. They are. But you can shoot them. You can shoot them. Come on, in the stage. I noticed you're about to end it. You're supposed to spend a lot of time on this part.
I noticed that you just jump on the second one.
Yeah, on this exactly. Not the first one. The first one is meant to throw you off. And then this. I hate Clown Man, but his weapon is so easy. This thing will kill me sometimes. Matter of fact, what you got for me, Rush? This thing takes this thing does kill me. He's gonna give me help because I don't really need it. Why does he want me to have so many lives? In case the boss wrecks you a bunch of times and you need to practice.
Yeah.
This thing did wreck me because the key to this stage is knowing where to kick the balls. You have to kick them from specific angles in order to hit it depending on the slot. And you have to act fast. From here you gotta be close range. Middle, yeah, when it's there you be close range. That one is easier. When it's middle you have to kind of be a little bit further. Shoot your missiles, I know that one. No, I was gonna call Rush, but he'll actually won't do as much damage and he'll make it go up faster. It'll take longer to do. This one you gotta stay back a little. Oh, there you go, got it. You know one thing about this game, it rarely drops out.
Only when you're very low health.
I'm gonna call Rush just in case. Just in case something cheating happens. He has a health drop, which is very useful. One of the most useful things in this game. So this thing's about to start dropping down. Oh, but it's getting stuck in the top layout. But as a kid, the hardest part of that boss is literally learning where to put the ball at. You have to kick them from specific angles.
That's like literally high school, like level math.
Yeah. And literally when I was a kid, I think I would just spam the balls at random impatiently until I just beat it.
Yeah,
and then save the game. That's it. I beat the stage.
Yep.
Yeah. But to beat it consistently, you literally have to just learn the angles of where to kick it. That's all it is. Once you know that, then it's a pretty easy boss. That boss used to be hard. I'm surprised I didn't die on that stage. I definitely shouldn't die on this one.
You fight the Yellow Devil here?
The Yellow Devil was right before Wily.
Okay.
And the Yellow Devil's easy as hell in this game.
He used to always be easy. He didn't get hard until after.
The music is starting to get somber because it's foreshadowing how dark the next Megaman is.
Always sounds like he never...
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was going to happen eventually.
What you mean? Like space intervention and accelerating the human race?
Yeah, but if it wasn't Wily, it would be some other crazy scientist.
Or a robot from space might have just came to Earth and just literally. Basically what makes a Maverick is they kill humans, that's it. That's the difference between a Maverick and a Rebel. And it's funny because it's so stupid because by like X6, they're still identifying as Mavericks and Reploids, but they're literally no humans. Remember that cutscene in X5 when you have to like go into space to stop the thing from crashing and it doesn't even work?
Yeah.
Even if you do it correctly, it's still, and that wipes out most of the population of Earth right there.
And then the robots just live on.
Yes. And they literally hurt all the humans left. I literally don't understand basically what the difference between Reploids and Mavericks are at that point if all the humans are dead. Like, I don't get what they're fighting for.
Their ideologies.
No one is one more efforts. They're not going to give me another power. Well, I used to think it's like the helpers were RNG, but they're not actually RNG. The helpers are based off health. So basically once you start losing health, the game gives you these guys, like the health progress through the stage. especially because this game is not giving you HP at this point. So when all of these flying enemies are messing you up, they're just helping you kill them. You don't get one of them. You do, you can catch it from the snakes if you get lucky enough, but it's like you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This guy's actually helping me out.
He has a good angle. This guy's a good one.
And then you have to hurry up and get down here. And they bait you sometimes with a drop right there.
Yeah,
and you can't even get it. I've tried. I made save states. I've tried. You cannot get that drop, no matter what you do. It might be a way. Somebody knows the way. But you don't need the drop. Like I said, the only reason I got him at one point was because I lost a little bit out. And this boss used to mess me up when I was younger, but I pretty much know it's bad. You see what my Mega Buster is when
yeah.
Yes, you can.
I'll make that dash.
It's only on this game, though.
Okay. Honestly, that's not bad.
But I need this to shoot my other weapon, too. He's actually going to be really useful for this thing. This is the best one I can have. This thing, Flame Man Sword, this thing, he has patterns. He alternates in between. Flame Man Sword is useful because basically it can just help anything that comes inside of you. Those what you mean?
A legitimate machine.
Yeah, it is.
So it's Mega Man.
I hate it. This battle has a lot of RNG in it too. Certain attacks you got more damage. Too much damage right now, but they'll give me some help. You see how useful the sword is? It's so useful. He's so useful, actually. Need to destroy that one arm right there so we can stop using it. Basically, it makes it more predictable what he's going to do. You get what I'm saying? He was shooting laser beams at first. He won't shoot the laser beams at you once you disable those two things. And those laser beams will definitely do the most damage. Oh, he did it. A lot. And look who comes to help me. Get me? That's what that was bad. You see how they won't give you help, but they'll give you more firepower to help you get through, but they will not give you help.
You can take away the health of your opponents faster, but you ain't getting nowhere.
Yeah, basically. And it does help that the enemy breaks down a bit too to make it easier to beat them.
This is it?
Yeah, Bass. And then
the yellow devil.
Yup.
Let's do it!
And then the Wily bosses, which takes you run through those so quick.
Why didn't Dr. Wily just make a bunch of yellow devils?
He did. Know how many yellow devils he's made? It probably requires a lot of energy and technology to make them.
Yeah, and then Mega Man always destroys it.
Yeah.
Ready?
I think they have green devils, and the devil appears in X5.
It's black.
One of the final bosses, and it fights just like a devil. That's the one boss pattern that doesn't change. They fight the same way. This stage is very cool. It's basically just picking you off until you get past. I hate those things. Though out of all the enemies on Mega Man, those things that shoot the roof dots and schemes. This is where you got to jump. Ah, I messed up. You're not supposed. You can. Kevin's right though. You can throw a tornado hold right there.
Yeah.
Ready.
Just over.
Yes, but you have to place it right. It's because you see an enemy and you want to shoot. Naturally, in any game, especially Mega Man. They love giving you extra lives.
It seems like it wants you to be a 4 on average.
You said be what?
At 4 lives.
But not yet. It's actually, and also it's a power where you automatically start with 4 lives. And this is exactly why I love about power. Because the game literally makes sure you stay with 4 lives. But then I guess on a normal playthrough, if this was your first playthrough, you would be done with it more times. A lot. And you see how useful why that arrow shot is like a must-have?
Yeah. It's great.
Who doesn't want to shoot them? It's instinctive. You can make that jump without tornado, but sometimes it's just best. It's best to be safe than sorry. Best. It's relatively easy.
Does he fuse with the dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
He absorbs this power, and then him and Trouble fuse.
Yeah, it looks like Sigma. Or the virus.
Come on, Treble.
You said it looks like like some evil energy. Basically, Bass is testing this energy. Now he looks like, you notice how he has even the crystal in his head that all the robots from the future have? That power crystal? Because I got my hand slightly sweaty. I feel like they should have made that.
Yeah, I feel
like he looks stronger than he is.
Yeah.
He looks like he would be evil possible.
But his attack has still playing.
But it is a passive, basically. But it's because you're not Mega Man. So if they made him fight like somebody from the era, you would be a threat. There you go. You just ran in between the first 2 shots, and then you can slide. This, if you stand in the end, he doesn't hit you. You just have to know when he's coming.
He reminds me of the Dead Cell boss.
A Dead Cell boss.
Yeah. This is what a lot of roguelike bosses fight like.
I'm mad that Bass never got his own game on like PS1 or PS2. All he got was Mega Man and Bass on the Game Boy.
Wait, that's the better one?
Yes.
The original Game Boy, or Game Boy Color?
Game Boy Advance. So it has the graphics of like a Super Nintendo game. But if that was on a PlayStation, it would have looked beautiful. You can also play as Bass on like some of the HD. It's not the same. That right there. It's a lot of holding up while jumping in this game to grab the ladder. not a young. I've beaten him so many times. His fight annoys me.
Oregon?
Because he doesn't challenge. Not a challenger. Guess what his weakness is?
Something that opens him up.
This thing beats Wily. This thing is just a powerful weapon. I feel like this weapon will be powerful in the Megaman action.
Yeah.
So if you stand in the right spot, okay, he does this attack, which you just have to keep it. So if you stand in one spot. And as long as you keep moving this direction, you'll never run into him. I guess the hardest part of this boss, the first time you fight it, is figuring out exactly what weapon to use to open him up.
Yeah.
And not dying in the process.
Exactly.
And also figuring when to hit them with that weapon, because he's not going to take damage out of it. But when you know it's coming, it's not that hard. He has the block move, but he only uses it if you stand in a certain spot.
That's why I always do this thing.
But it's such a pattern that it's so easy. Is he going to use it? Nope. It's because I try to stand close to him.
But not too close.
Yes. And it's not that I can't dodge with Rockman, it's just that it's so long. This is why I don't like this one.
Yeah, it takes forever.
Yeah.
That's his whole point. He said he's supposed to bore you to death.
Yes.
Like that
And
was lost by attrition.
Yeah. And then you lose because you do something stupid.
Yep. He gets the life lead. Stresses you out.
He's basically a tank.
Yep.
It's like trying to battle Blissey with just tackle. No fighting.
That does do good damage though.
You can actually open them up with your Mega Busters too, but just imagine how long the battle takes.
Yeah, that's how I usually fight. That's why I'd be so hard. You can hit him right there with Tornado.
I want to hit him with Tornado next time. Did I hit him just now? See what I'm saying? You just do something stupid and then you're patient. Yeah. This is a battle of discipline. Now he might use the brick move on me. Okay, he's changing his pattern. He's trying to rush, wake up, man. Oh, there it is. He's about to hit me with the brick for the rest of the battle when he tests me.
I don't think so. I think he's going to back away.
Oh, I thought he was pulling it out.
Me too.
Yes, definitely about to move back to Rockman. Would have been nice if Rush gave me help. He didn't give me a single help on this run, which is odd.
You don't need it.
You see how if you stand there, he doesn't go too far. He comes from right under you. It should do it. Unless I miss time the flashbang. Even it doesn't take that long to beat Dr. Wily, man. That thing just makes you fight it.
It just has the most health out of, I think, any Mega Man boss.
Yes. And you don't even have a powerful weapon on this game.
Mm-hmm. No Z sword.
That's it. Now it's time.
Let's do it!
I doubt it. I don't know, he might kill me. I haven't died from Dr. So if he kills me, it would be very surprising. And the robot bosses should be able to take out in like a minute. Tengu Man. You know what his weakness is? Tengu Man actually. Is this even Tengu Man? No, this is Astro Man. No, Tengu Man is weak to Frost Man actually, which is annoying because you can only hit it when he lands. Because Frost Man has that stupid. I wait for him to swoop down. You know what else makes hard to fight Astro Man if you don't have his weapon is the angle at which you can hit him.
Yeah. He always stays in the exact spot. Then unless you have something that automatically targets him, it's very difficult to
You should know Flame Man's weakness.
already forgot it.
It's literally Pokemon.
Let's make this a fair fight.
An earthquake? Wait, why is he weak to water?
Why would he not be weak to water?
Sword.
Why would he not be weak to fire?
Where's the fire?
Huh?
Is that supposed to be fire?
He's made of fire. He's made of fire. His sword is a flame sword.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
Flame Man.
That's right.
Yeah. He's made of fire.
Okay.
He lives inside of a volcano.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I just hate fighting with boss because of how much he draws them.
It's my turn. I'm Aqua Man.
And then his weakness is just stupid.
Oh, no.
Doesn't that move seem like a move from the X series?
It's good. Megaman does it with Falcons. Scrap Falcons.
Scrap Falcon.
Yeah. He makes scrap Falcons. Like Falcons made of scrap metal. He
I wonder if he's gonna
look
shoot.
cool.
Yes, sir.
He could have looked so much cooler.
I think he was meant to be corny though.
Yeah.
I think he was meant to be corny. But how would you have made him cooler?
Made him look more like the president. Is the president?
There you go. There's the president. Oh, I'm using the wrong move. Flames.
No.
Just like that.
Oh.
Is there any way to tell what the issue is? That's something No, I'm saying is there any way to fix it? Huh? Missiles. He shoots missiles when he's in the bushes, but only he can shoot the missiles.
It would make sense to have decoys that can shoot missiles too.
Doesn't this boss remind you of Frost Walrus from X4?
Yeah.
Like almost a very similar design. That was also the difference between the X series and the regular Megaman series is that the X series, all of the bosses were named after enemies. They were all named after. I don't know why they did that. Except Megaman and Zero, except the strong people do.
I'm so mad how bad he is with that ability.
I mean, he's big and it's a grenade, and he can't dodge it. The only reason that move isn't even viable against other enemies is because they're too small and mobile. It's almost like the move doesn't really stop him that much. He just can't avoid it. You can hit it back at him, which is just with the crown and chain. He's got 10,000.
I can see that. The boss fight's supposed to take a while.
Yeah. That's why he even has a whole second rendition. But he's losing his health so fast, he's not even using it at the proper time. This is another boss that's
Weakling,
annoying.
this isn't a joking matter.
But he's not unbeatable. It just turns into a long fight because he swings in the air a lot and you can't knock him down. And he just
What are you doing? Ouch! Ouch! What have you done to me? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What have you done to me?
This is the Mega Man. I'm mad we got this. Do you think the reason this Mega Man's not on Smash is because he's in Marvel vs. Capcom?
What are you doing?
But he has the flame sword though.
What have you done to me?
He has the flame sword.
See you in my dreams.
Pretty good. They only gave him certain bits and pieces.
Who is this? Oh, Tengu Man.
Tornado Hold.
Tornado Hold would actually be an effective weapon against him.
Kid, you're almost not worth the effort.
His voice is not that bad already.
Yeah, it is.
It could be worse.
It doesn't fit him at all as a character.
Tornado hold! Tornado hold! No way!
But even that, he still makes you fight him, yeah. If that's how you was going to beat him, Tengu Man still makes you fight. And unlike other bosses' weapons, he doesn't stay on the ground.
No way! Here you go!
Here you go.
Tornado hold!
I know, right? He should be dead.
Here you go!
You also adjust the
Regretful.
And most what?
bosses. Your regular bosses does more damage than him.
Because you're getting less hits from him.
Kevin, who is that?
Oh, it's Claire.
I'll call it. This is it. Shouldn't tell the truth.
What is this? Mega Man says where's this? Like he's so surprised. Like he's never been here.
Yeah. Doesn't he blow up the castle every time?
That beam that he was shooting was using it. It would basically be like if he was being shot with an Infinity Stone. So Proto Man comes and takes him away. Once you know Dr. Wily's patterns, he's pretty. But if you don't, I guess he can be hard. Basically, he shoots it. Only the bomb affects him. And he shoots. You see that laser beam?
Yeah.
Yes. If you don't shoot him in the mouth, if you don't shoot him in the mouth, then the laser beam shoots you, and that laser beam takes away so much damage. Takes away so much health. But when he's not shooting the laser beam, you have to shoot him high in the eyes.
That's the part I was talking about.
What's the chance Rush gives this up?
I hope to see this one.
And I have 5 lives. He might yawn.
Or go to sleep.
I'm not surprised. Normally. Is that what he did?
Yeah.
If he's a real a-hole, he's gonna drop. He's not even gonna
Did it?
This boss can kill me even if I haven't so far. Because he has some pretty unpredictable things. But, and then to make it worse, you have to hit him with flame sword, which is a close range attack. And you have to not get hit as you hit him, if you get what I'm saying. That move is a little unpredictable. See that oh, I'm not hit when I hit him. Okay, I'm messing up. I want to come down to I never get hit on this. We'd go down that time. That one is the hardest one. That's the one I pray he doesn't do. Please go down. Yes. It's coming down to the line. That, come on, give me the RNG. Yep.
That one sucks.
Yes. Yes. And the reason why is it took way too much damage on the first part. But if I hadn't been killing myself as I was hitting him, yeah, it's the fact that I killed myself as I hit him. That's why I messed up there.
Like you hit him in his nose, you hit him out in his
Way too much damage. This move is really easy to dodge. He's spamming. He normally doesn't spam it. He has different patterns on this version. See how the RNG of his moves affect the battle so much?
Yeah, you were doing great.
Cut it right there too. Watch. That's the most annoying. That's the one I'm afraid of. I mean, it's going to be easy victory.
Maybe.
It is. It is. I just. He's not standing there. Rush will help me out. The only thing that could mess me up is if Rush decides not to drop me. You know, she randomly does that. Just like to get you, I'm just going to drop a bunch of them. That move, I forgot how to slightly dodge it. That's what was messing me up. That move I normally never use. This one is the easiest one to dodge. That one is the most unpredictable. Because he can do 3 different moves from right there. And you have to hit him. You don't have to hit him with the flame sword, but...
One more?
No.
No.
These battles are so less apocalyptic than shit. Like, you defeat Sigma, the whole Earth is exploding, and
You have to get out of the facility
Yes.
before you die too. He captured you.
Dog. This Mega Man is nothing like the X.
What was it, all a dream?
No.
Big O.
This is not good. He's been affected by the evil energy. He will die soon.
It would make sense if that was the Maverick virus.
Those
Your
look like
mind is
Navi
not
Nada.
completely taken by the evil.
The
You'll be
same
safe.
symbol that like Itachi or Okami uses. I think it means life.
I bet you the Japanese voices in this game look good.
Yeah.
I can see into your mind.
That is the one thing about Japan. If they do something, they make sure they do it right. They don't have nothing.
Yeah, they definitely see.
Might kill themselves in the process.
Yeah, there they are again.
Yeah. He's having flash. This was the 10th anniversary, so he's having flashbacks from all his previous battles. Doesn't he look like a robot that would be on the X games though?
I've been working so hard.
He looks like Big O, or a robot that would be on Big O, especially with his arms.
But you see that crystal he has in his head?
Yeah.
Those crystals is what I noticed separated the
Will
X
survive.
robots. I think that's where the future robots get their powers from.
Mhm.
Those crystals in their head. And he has one.
Yeah.
What happened, Mega Man?
He's going to be okay. He will regain consciousness soon. My job is done. I must go. I'll leave Mega Man up to you. But there's one more thing. I have a favor to ask.
What was the favor?
Wake up! Wake up, Mega Man!
I don't know. What was it?
These games have happy endings though. X to X series, I don't remember a single happy ending in any
Mega
of the
Man,
X
you're
series.
okay!
Normally X and Zero are on the verge of death.
Zero always dies at the end.
Am I alive?
And X barely survives the battle.
Yeah.
Like half of his body will be missing. Yeah.
Duo.
Duo is gone.
Proto Man.
Mega Man.
Doesn't it seem like the ending to an anime episode?
Literally.
Duo, what is it?
Like something that would have came on Toonami back in the day.
Definitely.
This should have been an anime.
Duo? Me too. Thank you. Duo.
That's a girl.
Definitely.
It's yeah. Why do they always have girls voice boys?
It was the thing you were talking about earlier about kids
What?
and anime, Japanese culture. I think it just makes it easier to relate to the character if you're a young boy or a young girl.
How does it make it easier to relate to the character?
They sound like the people that are your age.
That was Flame Man's original design. I think that was tough.
Me too.
Basically, they had a lot of prototypes for a lot of the robots, and I like some of the prototypes better. It looked like they were going for more darker.
That's a Devil May Cry enemy right there.
I don't know what that Search. Okay,
Yeah,
Search Man
I told
improved.
you Search Man was never good, man. I told you he was never good. It's just
He looks like an old school Mega Man.
Looks like Sub-Zero.
Yeah. Lily was cool.
I like the original Grenade Man.
It looks more like a shield. That Aqua Man looks evil. This one looks like he would be a
That's
friend.
Infinity Mission.
Infinity Minion.
Whoever his name is. That's it.
Alright, Kevin's gonna play Dark Souls now.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll put it.